Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is Attraction 101. Now, this is video number 70. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free coachings, please visit my Patreon, where also I just did a video revealing a page of my personal journal when I was going through my breakup. It is www.patreon.com/thelovechat. Now then, Attraction 101. This video will be for people who are in relationships, who are not in relationships, who hope to be in relationships soon, anything. We want to talk about attraction skills. How do you get somebody's attraction and keep them? And so I'm going to break it down into steps. And these are in no particular order, but you want to have all of these things. So, step one, or rather, list number one, is confidence. Confidence is attractive for several reasons, but the main reason is that when you show confidence, you show emotional strength, and we are attracted to emotional strength because it's something that we all want, and to a degree we have it, but when we see somebody else who has it, we want to be around people who possess qualities that we desire. So confidence shows that little things don't get to you, that when big things arise, you have the confidence to deal with them, that the person is not going to shake and quake at every little blip. So, okay, let's discuss why confidence is attractive in the person you are seeking. Is because when you walk up to a person and you say, "Hi, my name is Rory, and you are, very pretty, and I would love to take you out on a date," they think to themselves a couple of different things. They think, okay, well, that probably took a lot of balls to come up and say that to me, right? In this age of rejection where we're all afraid of rejection, and this person could have easily went on a dating app and never known that they were rejected, they chose to come up to me. It shows that we are good with ourselves, and that no matter what this person says, we're not going to be taken down a notch. If this person says, I really appreciate it, but sorry, I have a boyfriend, or sorry, I'm not interested, or I'm not in the dating game right now, and you go, okay, hey, have a great day, and you walk away, and you go back to whatever you were doing, go back to whatever corner of the bar you were with your friends, or at the bookstore, or whatever, and you smile and keep on doing what you're doing, they're going to look over and say, I really envy that. I wish I could do that. The number one way to gain confidence is by addressing the insecurities that you have about yourself, aka working on yourself. And that's going to be another video that I'm going to release this week. How to work on yourself with more in-depth instructions. But when you are good with yourself, that's when you're at your most confident point, because the little insecurities and fears and things that people might say about you don't get to you because you don't believe them. If somebody says, nah, you're not looking too great today, but you look over in the mirror and you go, well, I think I look pretty great, then what they say bounces off of you. So, okay, on to the next thing. The next thing that causes attraction, number 2, is elusiveness. And we want to be real careful about this one because people use this one in the form of a mind game, and we don't want to do that. Let me explain what I mean here. This means that when something eludes you, aka the chase, you want it even more. Now, this works especially well in guys because we have a chemical called vasopressin, which is released greatly during the chase period when we want to, conquer something, as it were, and we just can't get our hands on it, and it keeps eluding us. It keeps putting us off. This has to be done very, very balanced is the word I'll use. We can't completely elude somebody because then they think they're making it too hard. There's no point. I'm not going to get this person. And if we don't do it at all, they'll think the opposite. They'll think this was not a challenge at all. This person is completely accessible at any point. If I call them, they'll drop what they're doing and come straight to me. This person is as abundant as a glass of water from the sink. And so, low value, not that interested. We are attracted to that which eludes us because, A, we like the chase, whether we admit it or not. Something about our brain enjoys the chase. But also it says that this person is high value. I like things that are high value, and so I'm going to go chase that high value thing. Why doesn't that high value thing want me? It's a validation thing. So, okay, how do we be more elusive without overdoing it, without making it impossible for the other person? Simple. Have your own life. Hang out with your friends. Don't drop everything you're doing to get to them. If they reach out to you and you're free, hang out with them. Have fun. If they reach out to you and you are busy and you're hanging out with friends, don't cancel plans on your friends. Don't let this person know that they are at the top of their priority list, because they should not be. The part of relationships that I want people to understand is we should never make our partner more important than everything else going on in our life. They should definitely be on your priority list, but they should not be at the very top. You should be at the very top. Your mental health, the things that you want to accomplish for yourself, your social life, these are the things that should be at the top of your priority list. And so that will drive the other person crazy, knowing that you have your own life. And when you organically are able to say, hey, sorry, I'm busy tonight. Why don't you give me a call next week? That will let them know that you are a high-value target. And so that's what I really encourage you to begin doing. It's okay to say no, because it doesn't mean never. It just means not right now. Okay, moving on to the next thing here, which is charisma. Now, the dictionary defines charisma as a compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. And so while we don't want to make somebody devoted to you, having charisma, being outgoing, or at least not afraid to try new things, a la confidence, is going to be extremely helpful for you. How do you build more charisma? Simply by being excited about your life, being excited about the people you're spending time with, always having a positive outlook on life. That is attractive. Now, how do we gain more charisma? How do we always have a positive outlook? Well, very simply, by telling ourselves that the glass is half full, not half empty. And the best years are ahead of us, not behind us. The last thing I want to talk about today is having physical traits that are attractive. Because yes, studies show, and from your own personal experience, I'm sure you know, that looks do matter. If we look at somebody and find them unappealing, we are not likely to see them past just friends. However, if we see them and think that they're physically attractive and they check a couple of the boxes that we find to be important in the looks department, we're much more likely to be charmed by them, or rather to be receptive, to be interested by them. So how do we work on physical attractiveness? Well, we're born looking the way that we look, but there are several things that we can change. Obviously, spending some time at the gym always helps, because not only is it good for your mental health, but obviously it's also good for your physical health. Now, these things are going to make you appear more attractive and show that you have discipline and willpower, which are also both very attractive. I like to think that they stem from a type of confidence, knowing that you're going to set your mind to a goal and achieve it. Now, as you're working on your physical body, you don't want to be thinking along the lines of, but if they only like me for the way I look, because you're supposed to be working on everything else that I've mentioned in this video, making your life your best life. And I'm going to be covering more about working on yourself in a future video this week, as it's been requested a couple of times. But until that point, that's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you would subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you'd like covered in the future. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, be sure to visit thelovechat.net/coaching. Until next time.